"We didn't order for your son," my sister said, handing him a bread basket while her kids ate $100 steaks. My dad added, "You should have packed him something." I just smiled and said, "Noted." When the waiter came back, I stood up and announced, "I've spent most of my adult life cleaning up after my sister Jill's messes. Financial, emotional, babysitting her kids. I did it without thanks, always hearing, 'She's going through a lot,' as if I wasn't. So when I offered to pay for our parents' 40th anniversary dinner, it was a big deal. I booked the best steakhouse and planned to surprise them with a restored wedding photo. I just wanted one night where everyone acted like a family. Instead, I walked into a firing squad. My son Mason held my hand as we arrived. He kept asking if it was okay to order dessert. I told him he could have whatever he wanted. Inside, Jill and her family were already seated. Her husband Doug had a drink. Their boys played games on tablets. Jill just said, "Oh, hey." My mom gave me a distracted hug. My dad barely acknowledged me. No one asked how Mason was. We sat down. I helped Mason with his napkin and looked over the menu with him. He pointed at the chicken tenders and smiled. I was about to flag the waiter when Jill leaned over, pulled the bread basket toward Mason and said, "We didn't order for your son." Then my dad added, "You should have packed him something if you knew he'd be hungry." Mason's face fell. My mom didn't even glance up. Jill smirked. I realized they weren't going to change, but I could. I waved the waiter over. When he arrived, I stood. "Please cancel any orders that haven't been sent to the kitchen and put everything on my father's bill. It's his anniversary after all." You could hear a pin drop. "Also, my son will have the ribeye medium rare with truffle mac and cheese and a Coke. Make it quick." Doug coughed. Jill stared. My Uncle Gary let out a low laugh. The waiter nodded. I sat down and handed Mason a breadstick. He knew I'd stood up for him. When the check came, my dad stared at it like an insult. He didn't say, "Thank you." As we left, I gave the framed photo to the waiter to set on the table after we were gone. That night, my phone blew up. Jill asking what my problem was. My dad demanding I reimburse him. My mom saying I embarrassed them. I ignored everything until they said they were coming over. They showed up without warning. My parents and Jill. I called Uncle Gary. "They're here. We'll be there in 10. I opened the door. My mom walked in first. Jill followed, arms folded. My dad held an envelope. "You embarrassed the family," Jill said. My dad placed the envelope on the counter. $1,000. "We expect you to pay your share." I said, "Wait here." Uncle Gary and Aunt Denise walked in 2 minutes later. My mom's smile dropped. "I've decided I'm done supporting Jill," I said. "I've been covering half her rent for a year. That ends today." Aunt Denise stepped in. She listed everything I'd done for Jill: money, childcare, emotional labor. Then asked, "When's the last time any of you helped Linda?" Silence. I opened the envelope. "I'll give you 500. Not out of obligation, but out of pettiness." My dad's hand hit the counter. "Get out," I said. I walked to the door and opened it. Uncle Gary stood. They left, slamming the door. 2 weeks later, I got a letter from their attorney. They were filing for grandparent visitation rights to Mason. That's when I stopped feeling hurt and started feeling dangerous. My lawyer said, "They don't have a case." I filed a response with every screenshot, message, and receipt. I added them to a restricted list at Mason's school. I changed my locks. I updated my will. Then, I wrote one last message and mailed it. "This is the last time you'll hear from me. If you contact me or Mason again, I will pursue a restraining order. We are done." I blocked everything and erased them. I took Mason camping the next weekend. He toasted a marshmallow and said, "You seem happier." I was. We were finally free.